Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Stef Neary and we do yoga here. So apologies because the last video I did, I said, I won't take a long time to make another one, but I see it's been 3 weeks. So, and also in the last video too, because this is the first time that, well, this one's the second now, but the first one, a little out of practice with making videos, and I had the camera not angled so good, and so you can actually see what I was doing, and I just like to keep it real natural, and so I don't have a camera person, and I don't have like all this technology. I just like to be like real with you guys, so I never edit or anything like that. I'm not really a big technology person, so anyway, it's never like that. So I did actually, I might have to adjust the camera again, but I can see myself and I can see that you can see what I'm doing. So today we're going to do some Kundalini. It is a new moon, and there's we just had the full moon and the blood moon and real intensive energy, and so a lot of times people don't really, some people do, but a lot of people don't really attribute anything to that. They just think something's wrong with their body when we're all mainly water, so we are affected. We think that it's normal for tides to change with the moon, but we don't think that our body is supposed to be doing anything like that. So a lot of times people can't sleep, they have digestive disturbances, they have hormonal issues, and so if you don't move that body or move the trapped energy through it, then you're gonna just kind of feel like you're all over the place and you've lost all sense of control, which doesn't really lead to very meaningful relationships with other people as well if you don't know how to give it to yourself. So this one is not going to be a real long video. I just want to give you a couple tools that you can do even in 15-20 minutes just to purify your system, move energy from the lower triangle. Now let's talk about that, because when you say lower triangle, what does that mean? If you see how I'm sitting right now, you're making a triangle, right? And so then the top right here is making another triangle. And then you have your chakra system, right? And so you are connecting the lower to the upper, right? And then when that pathway is clear, the neurons can actually fire properly, and your brain actually doesn't have mixed signals and messages. It sends the proper neurotransmitters through the body. So that result makes you feel like you are clearer in your thinking, and you're able to make better choices, and you are able to live a more empowered life. So that being said, please rub your hands together, and you're going to activate the nervous system right now. You have over 50,000 nerve endings in your hands, and that goes all the way through the spine and in through the brain. Okay. Bring your palms together and just take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. Again, inhale through the nose only. Exhale. And please bring your hands to your knees. And we're just going to make circular motions. Now, if you find this uncomfortable to sit in easy pose, Sukhasana, in short, cross-legged, you can sit on your heels as well. But you are unlocking the energy that's trapped in the lower triangle. You're opening up the hips. If you're more into Hatha yoga, then it's a great hip opener, and it also releases the sacrum and gives more room to the whole pelvis. But in Kundalini terms, you are awakening the Kundalini, which is the energy that is sitting at the bottom of your spine. You don't want it to sit there. You want it to be able to move through your whole system. So just close your eyes, roll your eyes up to the third eye, and concentrate, meditate, breathe, inhale and exhale. Picture your spine as the spoon into the pelvis. So we're just warming up the body right now. But if you only had, say, 15 minutes, I know I spent the first 4 minutes talking, but if you only have 15 minutes, then just do the following few exercises. Now inhale through center, and then you're gonna change direction. So it's not a big movement. You're just feeling your spine move. And you're just making small circles. So you're inhaling forward and exhaling back. Okay, inhale, sit up straight. Your hands are still on your knees, and you're going to do spinal flexion. So you're going to pull your chest forward, arch your back. Exhale, round. Feels so good for the upper back as well. So just go in this way, just for a little bit here. Inhale forward, exhale back. And you can do this in rock pose as well. So if you do kriyas, this would be a great warm-up to do for your kriyas. Okay, inhale forward. Squeeze the mellow bun, so you're squeezing the anus and the rectum to the sex organs, back to the spine. Hold, squeeze, and exhale. So you're making a block or a seal really when you're squeezing at the last part. You take a deep inhale, squeeze all those muscles, and then it makes a little seal at the bottom, so then the energy can go all the way up, right? Because we're trying to move the energy up the spine. Now, similarly, we're going to move the spine again, and you can sit cross-legged or you can sit in rock pose like I was talking about. So then you would sit down onto your heels, okay? Now, sometimes people don't find that very comfortable either if their quadriceps are really tight and their hips are tight. So if you can kind of sit like that, but you're obviously at home and you can't sit down to your heels, then you would just roll up your mat or put a cushion down, and then you'll find it's easier to sit. So you decide what's best for you. Now, you're going to take your thumbs behind you. You see your elbows are parallel to the ground. Your fingers are in the front. Okay, so you're going to inhale, and inhale to the left, exhale to the right, and keep going. And inhale, center, squeeze all the lots, and exhale, just bring your hands down to your knees again. Just sit for a second and let that energy distribute through the body. Relax your mouth and your tongue and your jaw. Just feel your energy circulating through your body. You might feel your palms are tingly, which is great. Then you're activating the nervous system. Okay, you can open up your eyes. If you are familiar with breath fire, it's done through the nose. You're going to be snapping the belly back and forth. So you can do this in a variety of postures, asanas, but it really is effective in, now I'm going to say this too, because if you are pregnant or you're in the first 3 days of your moon cycle, you are not going to be doing breath of fire. And also if you've eaten a bunch of food, then please don't do this because you're snapping your belly back and forth. So it's ideally done on an empty stomach. You can do this at any time of the day though, if you are not on the 3 things that I mentioned. But it is the quickest way to purify the system and to bring fresh blood flow into the brain as well. Okay, so really that's what we need to do. And then the more that you do this, you get this natural rush and you feel like you have energy, and it also goes a long way, the more that you do it, to becoming disease resistant. So the purer that your body is, then a dis-ease of comfort or dis-eases of the systems in the body. Toxicity can't live in a pure system or in a pure environment. So this is something that I highly recommend if you're not familiar with it. Okay, so if you're new and you're first learning, you're not going to go very quick, because I know with students that if I slow it down for them, then they get it. Okay, so I'll just show you what it looks like. Okay, so if I pull my shirt, and then you're going to be able to see my belly go back and forth. Okay, so you're going to go. Right? Okay. So, and you can do this like sitting on a chair or in bed, or you don't have to be sitting on a yoga mat. So however is comfortable, okay? So this is called Ego Eradicator. You bring your fingers into the padding and the thumbs stick out, and you're up at 60 degrees, okay? So see, now we're making another triangle. All right, so you're gonna inhale, hold the breath, and on the exhale, you're just gonna keep snapping. Inhale, squeeze all out, hold the breath. Bring your thumbs, interlock them, fingers point upwards, hold. Keep squeezing, and exhale, bring your hands down to touch the ground. Don't worry if you feel dizzy or heady, because that is normal. Most people aren't used to really even breathing properly. So now you've taken in all this oxygen, you get flooded with it, and that's what gives you that kind of, well, it's a euphoric feeling when you get used to it. Okay, good. Now come on to hands and knees, please, and your palms are right underneath your shoulders, and your knees are hip width. And we're going to do cat-cow. And so you're going to move your body to the breath. Okay, so fingers are spread wide. And you can go as quickly or as slowly as you want. Okay, so you're going to inhale and arch your back. Exhale and round. So you can go slow if you want, just to feel this. You're inhaling and exhaling, or you can go quick. So maybe just do a few slow, and then once you get into your own rhythm, then you can start moving faster. You decide, it's your body, and your body feels very different every single day. Okay, so if you want, here's your invitation to go a little bit quicker. You want to keep your attention right in between your eyebrows, because you're constantly drawing the energy up, right? Okay, so inhale, exhale. back to a neutral spine. You can sit yourself back now to a child's pose. Bring your forehead down. Extend your palms out in front of you and lower your forehead and just relax. Long, deep breathing. Okay, and then lift your forehead. Place your hands down, and we are going to come in. So you're going to tuck your tail or tuck your toes under, and you're going to lift up and back to a down dog. Okay, so take your time here and just wiggle, 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 wiggle around front and back, side to side. Again, you decide what feels good for your body. Pull the lower belly into the spine. Push your head back behind your arms. And then you can opt out of this if you want. You can just stay in a static down dog, or you're going to take a deep inhale through your nose and breath of fire again. Inhale. Pull all the locks, squeeze, pull all that energy up to the third eye point. And exhale. And then come back down to your knees, sit back to your heels for another child's pose. And then lift your head gently. So just come lying down onto your belly. And your forearms are on the ground in front of you. And you're just going to drop your chin down to your chest. And then inhale and lift your head. And stretch your thyroid and your parathyroid. Try and see if you can lift those bottom ribs, the lower ribs, off of your mat. So you want to be pulling your spine nice and straight. Well, straight up anyway. Okay, and then just relax your head. And you're just going to turn your head from left to right just a few times just to unlock. just come back to center. Now, grab onto your heels, and you're going to come into bowl pose. This is the last one. So, like I said, just a short one. Okay, so if this is comfortable and you can grab onto your heels, some people can't, then go ahead and do that. And then if you can, you're going to lift your knees up, lift your chest up off the mat, come into bowl pose. You're going to take a deep inhale and breath of fire again. Okay, inhale, stretch, perfect the posture. Hold, squeeze all those lats, pull the energy up the spine. And exhale, relax down, push yourself back to another child's pose, stretch out your back. And then inhale, lift your head up. So now just come lying down onto your back and take just for a minute here, just to feel what your body feels like after moving it for a short period of time. Just feel the energy, that's your life force running through your body right now. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax your eyes, relax all the muscles in your face and your shoulders, your back, your hips, your legs, your hands and feet. Just let it all fall out. Stay connected to your breath. Just soften everywhere. If you have more time and you want to give yourself a really nice long rest, then please do. Otherwise, pull your right knee over to the left and let your head turn to the right for a little quick cat stretch here. Just bringing yourself back into your body here. And you're going to switch sides. And then hug your knees into your chest, rock and roll on your spine, and then come and sit. Back in easy pose. rub your hands together again. Activate your nerves, your nervous system. And then please place your thumbs into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift your hands, place your thumbs into the third eye point. Draw your energy and attention up. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. And have a very beautiful day, Satnam.